To the Express, Steve. What have they got?
Outrage over Labour plan to reopen Brexit. This story has a few presumptions in it, though, a few steps taken.
OK, dismantle it for us. Go on.
A leak happens where we find out that Labour might be considering widening the pool of people who can vote in parliamentary elections down to the 16-year-olds and including people who aren't citizens but live in the UK.
Right.
And from there, then, there's a lot of logic, a few steps happen that this is then reopening Brexit. Because the people that you would then be including are more likely to be Remainers, so maybe they are somehow setting this up. It depends which... There are two arguments. One is they're all Labour voters, so they're doing it to rig, and that's the front page of the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Rigging the elections in favour of Labour. The Express goes... No, they're rigging it in favour of a different thing, of having another referendum.
Of all the things that I mean, they've come out with two main planks, which are planks or whatever, they're like aspects to their potential voting reform. This is the less worrying to me. The other one being lowering the age at which you can vote from 18 to 16. I have a son who'll be 16 in a couple of months' time. The idea that he had any kind of hand on the tiller. It's just terrified me.
18's an arbitrary number as well. You can point to some idiot 18-year-olds as well.
Well, all numbers are arbitrary, but the point is you set... It's a bit like 18 to buy a drink in a pub. You set the age maybe a couple of years older than most people might be able to handle a drink, but at the point at which you know... But obviously they are going to be biased. We do know that, obviously, but then again, the pensioners are biased as well, of course. Everyone has a bias, but I just don't think 16-year-olds have quite grasped the downsides of, free.
Also, as well, I mean, this idea that Labour are going to try and overturn Brexit, I find utterly fanciful. I do think that Keir Starmer, in particular, learned his lesson from the debacle that was the 2019 general election. He's learned his lesson and he realises there's simply no way that he can do that.
He's New Labour on steroids, though. We did
he
last
is.
night, and New Labour were quite pro EU, won't they? I don't know. It's a tricky one for him to square that circle.
Yeah, he's still pro winning an election, which means not mentioning Brexit, right?
Yeah.